Alright guys, how are you all doing? Today we got a today we got a 2-box $half hunt, but I should be getting some more boxes tomorrow. We got Stacking Silver Mat. Haven't used this one before. We know all the varieties to look for in $half, so I figured we go ahead and get out a good luck mat, our silver mat. I haven't checked for enders, just opened it up to make sure they were circulated. Don't see anything on the top side, but the ends don't matter. It's what's on the inside that count. I'll let you know if we find anything. Let's get into it. All right, guys, I am on the third roll. Now, I didn't find silver. However, I put this really nice 1977 Denver under the scope because I checked for the 1977 Denver DDO, which I can't show you because this is my Stacking Silver mat. However, when I put it under the scope, I saw doubling in the R. I saw a little bit in the U right there. And I was looking around Liberty, and I saw a little bit in the B right there, the serif of the B. And then the telltale sign for me was the doubling in the L. Hard to see, you have to get the right light there. The doubling in the L right there. I'm going to pull this up on PCGS because I know that this is a harder variety to find. And it's one I've been trying to look for a while. So give me a second. Well, for you it'll be a second. For me it'll be a couple minutes. I'm going to pull it up on the monitor. And we'll go ahead and see what it's worth. Alright guys, I've got it pulled up right here. And you can see that doubling in the R right there. And that doubling in the U right there. I would say that the one I just found is about... well, let me first get back so I can show you the price of it. I would say the one I just found is about an AU58. And if you go to the price guide, in about AU55, it's a $75 coin. And AU58, it's about an $80 coin. So this is definitely one, and 53, it's about a $70 coin. So this is definitely one I would consider submitting. An MS60, it's a $100 coin. So if I would submit this, I would pray for an MS60, although there you can see Chikra, but this might get mint state. I'm just not sure. I have to go carefully inspect it. So definitely an awesome find. Awesome find, and a lot of good value with that one. All right, guys, we're done with that box. Didn't yield much, only 1977 Denver DDO and a 2003 NIFC. Not in the best condition, but it's good enough that'll keep it. Let's get started with the second box, and I'm gonna go out a little bit later, either today or tomorrow, to pick up my 3 boxes for a bank that's been doing rather well for me lately. All right, guys, roll number 41. And this one was an ender, and I noticed that it had some little bumps in the back. Thought it was damaged, but when I flipped it over, it's a counter stamp, and I do keep these. It says Delta Force. Not totally sure what that means, but definitely looks cool, sounds cool, and maybe that's what I'm gonna call you guys. Maybe instead of saying $half hunters, I might call you guys the Delta Force. And if anyone ever asks, I'll just send them to this video. Let me know in the comments if you like that idea. Totally up to you guys, but that's a cool coin. I always keep these. All right, guys, we're done with that box, and we didn't have very many finds. We had a 2002 NIFC, a 2003, and this Delta Force stamped NIFC. And, well, let me just show you the other boxes I got. Alright, guys, we got our 3 boxes that I just got today. I got Rob's live stream up on the monitor, so that's what that is. The first box I'm going to hunt doesn't have any obvious enders. that I can see. I did flip these around, didn't really see much. But that isn't the case with the other two boxes. On this box, let me put the light up so on this box, well, let me just go right to it. We have a 1968 Ender. However, this isn't a normal 1968 Ender. This is a 1968 S proof Ender. And let me zoom in on that S so you can see it. That's a proof, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 1968 S proof Ender. Now, when I opened that, I was super excited. And I was like, can't get much better than that. Well, yes, it can. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Benjamin Franklin Ender. It has a demon mark, and it has some scuffing on the back. But if that's the only silver find in the whole box, you will not get mad at that at all. So I'm super excited to get into these boxes. I'm going to do the dud box first with no Enders. I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to save this one for last. And this one is either going to be the 45th roll or the 41st roll. It depends. So I'm going to get into these. And I'll let you know if we find anything else. Or anything. Roll 97. Excuse me. 27. We have a 2017 NIFC. But I bring you in because we have a silver $50 in here. And that looks pretty solid as well. Could it be a 90? Yes, it can. 1964. Philadelphia. I'm just going to quickly check for any errors. And I don't think we are going to have any errors. But that is an amazing find nonetheless. 90% silver. And like always, if we have anything else in the second half of the box, I'll let you know. Roll 42, and I already saw this one because I wasn't 100% sure if it was silver. But it is. Let me just show you the edge on it. It was a little tough to see. I took it out. It was a 1969. And the back has some pretty good toning around the edges. A little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, and even some blue at the bottom. And it's in pretty nice shape as well. So now we got a 90 and a 40 on the box. We also found another NIFC. Let's hope for some more silver. Alright guys, we're done with the first box from that branch. And we got two NIFCs, a 2017 and a 2020. We had a 40% silver 1969 with some nice toning, and a 1964 90%er. Let me get into the second box, and I'll let you guys know what we find, if we find anything. And I'll give you guys a live opening for that 1968 S proof. Alright, well, that was fast. First roll. And we have ourselves a silver, and I'm pretty sure that's a 90. Let me put these up here so we don't get confused with what's in this box. The back, no mint mark, and it's a 90. 1964 Philadelphia. First roll, first silver, and I don't think that's a BDO. I'll check the back with you guys for any doubling, and I'll double check the front, but I don't think that's any doubling. Great find. First roll. Let's get some more. Second roll. Second roll. And this might be, I might have to make this a tripod box. Right in the middle. That looks like silver. And it could be older. I'm not sure. Let me just check this one. Nothing. But while we have you here, no. I say no, but it is a 90% 1964 Kennedy. That's the second one of the box. Let me go ahead and check it again for any miscellaneous errors, and we will not have any. If we get any more in the next couple rolls, I'll set the tripod up so I can open them live with you. Roll number 8. This isn't silver, but it is going to be a proof. And this is going to be a fill the board hunt, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a pretty nice 1971 San Francisco, like they always are, proof. It's not a bad coin, but not only will it be a miscellaneous because of this coin and because of this coin, but it will be a miscellaneous because of that 1968S proof and that Benjamin Franklin. Let's hope we can find some more proofs and silver. All right, guys, we are on the 19th roll, and I think we are going to have a 40%er. But first, let me check this one to see if it's an NIFC, which it is. A 2020. But let's see this one now. What? No way, no freaking way. Guys, this is a bucket list silver. This is one of my top 5 or 6 silver finds, and it's only 40%, but it is a super, super rare. Well, not rare per se, but it is very, very hard to find these in a $50 roll. I've only seen one or two other people find these. I don't own this one. I don't own a bicentennial silver proof yet. But this is the 1976 bicentennial S, and I'll show you the S under the scope right there. And well, it's a proof, and it's 40% silver. Yeah. Well, that's a fill the board for this box. That's 2 90s, NIFCs, a proof, a 40, and a miscellaneous. And, well, guys, that's insane. I just found another one of my bucket list coins, and I've been having some great hunts this year, and it's only getting better, especially with that Benji ender, and we have another proof ender. So hopefully, in between here to there, we can find a couple more silvers. All right, guys, roll 27. And we have a silver sandwich, a silver Sammy, a Sammy turkey sandwich, club sandwich, whatever you want to call it. We got 2 silvers, 1 coin apart. I think it's going to be a 90 and a 40, but let's check it out. Yes, our first coin, 1964 Denver, Philadelphia. There's a little bit of a mark right where the mint mark would be, but that's a Philadelphia. So we'll check it for any of the doubling on the back, and I don't see it. And we're gonna check for any doubling on the front, which I don't see. Third 90, but we still got another 40. And this one is a 1969 Denver, 40% silver, $50. We got 3 90s, a 40, and a 40% silver proof. And we still got 9 rolls, and 10 rolls including that silver proof. All right, guys, a few rolls later, roll number 30, and I think we're gonna have another silver Sammy. If I could get that paper down. Oh no, maybe not a Sammy. All right, no Sammy, but this one's a 90, and guys, so remember when they said that this coin was a top 5 bucket list coin? Well, the 1970 Denver is an NIFC, and if half dollars had key dates, this would be a key date. I only know one person that's found this, and that's Southern Metal, and he found this on a live stream, and it was in pretty bad condition. I've never seen one of these in person before, so I'm trying to handle it really carefully. But this is extremely low mintage. I'm gonna set up a tripod. Guys, I just can't express to you my excitement. I mean, we'll look at it under the scope. 1970, that's an NIFC. I don't really know anyone that's found one of these before, but that's, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up on PCGS for you. Alright guys, I got the facts up on PCGS for you, and I don't think mine is MS67, but it definitely could be a higher mint state coin. However, it is 40% silver, 2.1.5 million minted, which seems like a lot, but it really isn't if you compare it to the 250 million that 1971 was. In a mint state 63, it's about a $16 coin. And in a 64, it's a 32. 65 goes up to a $50 coin. And a 66 it just takes off. This is probably my top one or two coin to ever find. And I can't express to you how excited I am. I'm gonna get on with this box, and I'll be back when I have another find. Alright guys, thought I'd bring you in because we were on the roll right before the 1968 S proof ender. No enders on this one. So thought I'd open it up with you guys. See if there's any silvers in it. If there's not, I don't see any silvers. So I'm gonna put that to the side, then I'll go through that a bit right after. We go through this 1968S silver proof roll, or ender, I mean. Let's open it up. And I think that's going to be the only silver in there, but it is a shiny one, as you can see, because it is a proof. Definitely nice, definitely a proof. 1968 San Francisco proof. Zooming in on that bad boy. Never found one of these before. I found silver proofs, like modern silver proofs, but never found a 40% silver proof. Alright guys, that's a great find. I'll add it to the board and I'll bring you in if we find anything else. Alright guys, roll number 43. And this was a bad tear job, but I see some silver. I'm going to go ahead and open it up with you guys to see if there's anything else in this roll. But I don't think so. Let's see what this is. And that's a 1965. Another coin I love to find because besides the 1970, it is the lowest mintage business strike, and that is a nice one. 1965, 40% silver, $50. I'm running out of space here, so I'm gonna stack my NIFCs. Move those over. Move that down there. Put the 1965 right there. Great find. I love my silver. We have 7 rolls left, so hopefully we can find some more silver. Alright guys, we finished that box, and this box makes me super excited for this box. We had 13 NIFCs, mainly 2020, but some other years thrown in there. We got a nice-ish 1971 S proof. Back is certainly nicer than the front. We had a 1965 and a 1969, two 40%ers, 3 90%ers, all Philadelphias, all Kennedys, and one of them is pretty nice. Then we got this, and I'll go in order of ones that I am most proud of, so like sort of bucket listish. 1968 S proof. Very, very happy with that. I mean, you can see my phone in the reflection. That's a very nice coin. Then we got a bicentennial silver proof. You can see that those both are silver. And then we have the very sought after 1970 Denver. Basically key date Kennedy. I'm just ecstatic over that. And yeah, I hope that this box does the same or even better.